Baltimore Ravens, they gotta get it together. They gotta get it together. They gotta win, 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 win. They gotta beat these Giants. They better beat these Giants. They want to get into the playoffs. Gotta beat the Giants, the Steelers, and the Browns. I just want them to get it done. Say, boy said we want them. We want them to get it done. Yeah. I've been watching a whole lot. This is probably the most I've been watching with the Ravens en route of trying to get to the playoffs and stuff. And a lot of people been talking about it on a lot of different channels over the past week and a half. I mean, all you gotta do is just type in the Baltimore Ravens, and you'll see a whole bunch of stuff about it. I said, shoot, that's how you know it's serious. I mean, everybody is talking about it. Yep, welcome in the Bud Files. Yep, everybody talked about the Ravens. I really felt like they should have beat the Eagles. Tucker missing the kicks. You gotta fix that. You know, gotta help the team win. Hup, hup. And you know, Lamar, he gotta do his thing too. And shoot, Derrick Henry, I was watching the clip. This player, well, of course, from the Eagles, it was a rookie that just slammed Derrick Henry down. And I'm like, dang, like, you know, Derrick Henry, you weigh like 280 pounds. It's it's no way that a rookie is supposed to be, you know, like slamming you down like that. You know, so like things gotta change because, you know, Lamar is in his 18, 19, 20. Lamar is like in his like 8th, 7th season. Y'all welcome in, yup, Thomas, Franco. Yeah, man, things gotta change. Ravens gotta get it done. Turn it around. They gotta turn it around. If they don't turn it around, it'll be probably one of the hugest disappointments in franchise history. It would be. Yep. Because last year they went to the AFC Championship, in which we knew the game was rigged for Kansas City. So this year I'm like, okay, let's turn it around. Say, let's turn it around, boy. So, yep, gotta turn it around. I mean, because this is the most that Lamar has had on offense. I mean, Lamar got all these players. Well, I know. I think Christian McCaffrey went out. But I'm just saying for the Ravens, like they gotta get to the playoffs. They got to. They got to. They too talented to be 8-5. I think they should at least have 10 wins. They should have beat Cleveland. They should have beat the Raiders. Should have beat the Eagles. Really? Come back down, boy. Yep. Yep, they should have beat the Eagles. They got to turn it around though. So when they play these Giants, they need to blow them out for real. Blow out the Giants. It shouldn't even be no game. Shoot, Lamar and Derrick Henry should be on the bench like at the start of the third quarter. They should blow them out. Because that's the Ravens' identity too. Like when they know a team can't hang with them, they can just blow them out and then prepare for next week because they got to play Pittsburgh, and I mean, you gotta be prepared for them. Cause the Steelers is what 9-3. But shoot, this gotta be the year, like the bounce back year. Like you one game from the Super Bowl, you gotta get back there. And I already said, like, the coach, I don't like John Harbaugh. He be making a lot of crazy decisions and stuff. I mean, I heard people talk about Deontay Johnson, and I don't get all that. I mean, you sign somebody and then they don't play. I don't get that. And then you suspend them. I don't know what's the big deal with all that. It don't sound right. I mean, I just want things to get better with the Ravens. That's my team. Shoot. I didn't I didn't say my team went to the Super Bowl twice. And shoot. I wish last year they would have won. Cause shoot, last year it was just like, I mean, everything was set. You had the AFC Championship game here in Baltimore. We never had a championship game here in Baltimore. And see, that's the game I wanted to go to. I'm like, man, if I'd have went to that game, that'd have been something. But shoot, I just want them to turn it around. Justin Tucker, you gotta get it together, man. Stop doing all them Royal Farm commercials. Shoot, like focus on the game. I don't know if you can say that. Cardinals all the way. Cardinals good. Detroit, Detroit is 11-1. Kansas City 11-1. Like I said, this gotta be the year because we all know the NFL wants Kansas City to get that fourth ring. I'm just saying, you got Lamar. You gotta get to the playoffs, man. You got to, gotta get to the playoffs, man. Like you got Derrick Henry on the team. You got a better offense than you had in 2019. A real better offense. You got Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely, and you had that other guy, Charlie Cola, but I think he injured. I'm just saying, like, man, we gotta get to the playoffs. Got to. Shoot. Maybe if they get in a wild card, and then that's how the Ravens won their Super Bowl. They just had to fight their way all the way to the Super Bowl. But shoot, if you got a chance to win a division, you know, do that too. Just go down fighting. Don't go down like giving up and stuff. Cause I'm not used to that for the Ravens. It was years that the Ravens went like 5-11, and even in that season they fought hard. They really fought hard, like 5-11 and 7-9, and like they gotta turn it around. Starts with the head coach. Harbaugh, I thought he gonna be gone after next season. I'm gonna be glad too, because it's time for us to change stuff. All right, y'all Ravens my team too. I just want them to do better. I want Lamar to start taking off. And like, I don't get the thing, like, what is pressure? They always say, like, when you face somebody, it's pressure. What's pressure facing the Chiefs though? I don't get it. Like, it's not hard to stop Mahomes or Kelsey, because Kelsey really hasn't had a good year. I mean, and half of the Chiefs players is not Chiefs. Is DeAndre Hopkins came from another team. Hollywood came from us. Um, One of their running backs, Kareem Hunt, well, he used to play for the Browns. Then he played for them. Then he came back. I mean, I just want us to be in the playoffs. They better not lose to them Giants. Yeah, they better not lose to them Giants. I just want them to do better. Cause I'm like, man, the Giants only won 2 games. Like, it's gotta be a pride thing. You can't lose to a team that only won 2 games though. Hmm? Or sleepy. But I just want things to get better. Cause I'm like, I ain't ever see a year where like it's so many channels talking about the Ravens. It was a time where shoot Ravens wasn't even being talked about like this. I'm seeing everybody, podcasts, everywhere. I said, man, that's so cool. That's so cool, ain't it? I already said like coming off a bye, they need to be have more energy. I see the defense really been uh trying to turn it around the last couple of games, which is good, but special teams need to get some touchdowns. Like we need more touchdowns everywhere. Like it was a time, yup, me too. Yup, we'll never forget that Super Bowl against the 49ers. Man, and I mean that year ain't everybody doubted us. That whole run was so good. Joe Flacco beat Tom Brady. He beat Peyton, and I think he beat Andrew Luck. I think with the Colts. Yup, blackout bowl. Yup. Then I mean, shoot, came down to the wire. Yeah. It's like we need to go on that run. I mean, shoot, why can't Lamar beat? It should be in this order. Why can't Lamar beat? Uh, I guess Pittsburgh, Russell Wilson, and then he beat Mahomes, and then he beat Josh Allen, and then whoever comes out in the NFC. I mean, it'd be sweet. I mean, it surely would be sweet. Cause shoot, then the narrative be like, can y'all believe he beat all those players, all those teams? Say, yep, I believe it. Yep, I believe it though. They gotta start winning. I mean, you gotta cause I was looking. Now the Bengals, they 4-8. If they win their next 4 games, they be 8-8. I mean, I know Denver's 8-5. We don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm just saying, Bengals might still get in the playoffs. Who knows? Crazy things do happen. Crazy things do happen. That's why I said, look, 1 game at a time. Y'all blow out these Giants. Like, I think halftime the score should be like 30-3. And then they just take, well, if it's 30-3, I would just play a little bit of Lamar in the third quarter, be up like 37-3, then take them out. Shoot. and shoot, then take Derrick Henry out. Cause you're gonna need them two against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh not coming to Baltimore to lose. I'm just saying. They trying to come here to win. that game ain't gonna be a that's gonna be a real war right there. So they gotta get ready for that, man. They should have beat him the first time. And like I kind of don't get the narrative, like, why you it's like we do good against the Bengals, do good against the Chargers. You know, all these other teams. I was expecting when they played the Eagles, like score like 30, 40 points, maybe 50 points. That could have been a big statement game. You know, I mean, instead of they only scored like 12 points. I'm like, yo, ain't nobody hurt on offense. Zay Flowers not hurt, likely not hurt. Andrews not hurt. Lamar ain't hurt. Henry ain't hurt. I'm like, why we can't score 40 at home? I mean, 12 points. I mean, I just said if I'd have went to the game, I'd have been disappointed. Like, and then it's cold as I don't know what outside. To put up 12 points, I'd have been like, man, ain't no way. See, I go to the games when it's nice and warm. I mean, when it's not so cold. But shoot, just to score 12. I mean, I'm just saying that game, it was pretty cold. Oh, thanks, Rob. Yep. I checked your subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. All right. Yep, y'all can subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I try to just talk about the Ravens. All right, yep. So, what y'all think about the team? I think. I mean, shoot, I think we got a good chance to win it all this year. They just gotta have faith and believe. You gotta pray too. Our defense need to work on something. Yup. I think they getting better though. The defense is trying to get better. You know, cause I mean I applaud the defense for what they did to the Eagles. You know, Saquon only had one touchdown in that game. And they held them to under 100 yards until the fourth quarter. He had that one touchdown. So the defense can hold Saquon Barkley. I said it's not hard to stop him though. I mean, I just don't see how he got certain runs. It's like I don't know. It almost seemed like it's scripted. Like he just holding back, and then he just break off for 14. I'm like the whole game, you know, like we stopping them, and you know some parts of that I be thinking be scripted, cause I mean cause I was like, ain't no way he running over 255 on us. Ain't no way. I'd be like, somebody had to get fired for after that. Like Ravens ain't never give up no 200 yards rushing against nobody. Nope. I mean, that's like a pride thing too. But sure, I just want them to get better. Yep, I just want them to get better. And shoot, make the playoffs. Cause shoot, I was sitting here like, man, I remember the last time they fought the Giants. It was 2022. Now, their team was a little different than how it was now. They had Daniel Jones and they had Saquon Barkley. Saquon was kind of the reason why they won too. But I'm like, they different now. But I always say the team that got nothing to play for play the hardest because they know they ain't got nothing to play for. So they just play the hardest. I just want to see some energy coming off of a 2-week bye. And shoot, Lamar mother you know, said what she said, cussed him out. I mean, maybe that'll fire him up or something. But shoot, it's like, man, you too great of a player to not be in the playoffs. You is. You too great of a player to not be in the playoffs. You should not be sitting home for the playoffs. You shouldn't. Cause like after all, you know, you lost 2 in a row to start the season. Then you won. Then you win 5 straight. When we was winning 5 straight, and then we fought Cleveland, I'm like, man, we gonna win 6 straight. Ain't no way we gonna lose to no Cleveland. And then I'm like, come on, man, like little Boosie, come on, man, right? Like we won 5 in a row and then lose to Cleveland. I said, it don't make no sense, man. I mean, stuff like that, like you the won 6 in a row, and then just cause like when they winning, they gotta keep winning. Cause it's like when they lose, it's almost like, and then the next game, and then it's just like they don't start out the same way, and it's like they gotta hang in there. It's like one loss can really affect the whole team. Like they could, just like they won 5 in a row, then lost to the Browns. I said, golly. I just want things to be different after the bye. I mean, you gotta come out with some good energy against these Giants, man. You gotta shut them down. Don't let them score first. Y'all, Ravens set the tone. Y'all score first. Be up and dominate the game. Cause shoot, this is, like I said, every year it gets harder to get to the playoffs and it get back to that AFC championship game. It's a lot of, everybody want to get there. So I mean, I hope during this body really work and fix on stuff, cause it's like, man, y'all, the whole team is too talented not to get to the playoffs. They is. Cause last year, I think around this time they was like 9-3. Yup. I don't know why somebody come on here asking me, am I slow? That don't make sense. Maybe they the ones that's slow. I don't know why people come on here and say that. I'm talking about the Baltimore Ravens. They need to fix stuff. They are too talented, too good of a team to miss the playoffs. Talking about sports. I mean, it comes in every athlete where they just turn the page and just go off and just win a championship. This is what Lamar. This got to be his year. It's got to be. It's got to be his year, man. Like, you went to the AFC Championship. You was one game. If I was one game away from the Super Bowl, I'd be hungry as a mug. Hungry as I don't know what to get back there and to go to the Super Bowl and win. And shoot, they play the Eagles or whoever, just play them better. Shoot. Take off and run. Shoot, man, Super Bowl time come. You better take off and run. You got 3rd and 5, I take off and run. He getting paid how much? $260-70 million. I run every damn play. I don't care if they open. I'm trying to win the game. They could get mad all they want. You got a chance to win the Super Bowl. I'm doing whatever it takes to win the game. Sometimes you gotta be selfish to win. You gotta have that Kobe mindset. You gotta be selfish to win. You can't always rely on your teammates, man. Like, you at the Super Bowl. You can't. It's not guaranteed to come there every year. You gotta work hard. You gotta play all the good teams every year to get there. So you go to the Super Bowl, man. You gotta go hard. Shoot, you can. That's why I say Lamar get to the Super Bowl, he can set some records, man. He might rush for 200 yards and throw for 300. He might throw for 400 and rush for 200. Who knows? I mean, cause when you get there, of course, the whole team gonna be excited. That's when media gonna be really talking. And I was watching Ocho and Shannon. He said, "Yup, man, forget them critics, man. Do you? That's why I don't believe in no critics. Like, do you? Like, you can run. You got two legs, just like everybody. Everybody in the world got two legs. If you can run, you run. Why stand there? It don't make sense. So yep, say it don't make sense. If I got talent, I'm going to show it. Psst. I'm not hiding my talent from nobody. Just like I know sports, I'm not hiding that talent from nobody. Like I know my sports. I'm not hiding that from nobody. It's no way, like, if I'm getting paid all this money and all I gotta do is run 5 yards, why I'm not running 5 yards for? Why am I standing there? Is it because the defender is right there? I don't care if he right there. I'm running after him. I make them scared of me. Why Lamar gotta stand there and act like he can't run? Like, man, you better use your talent. I'm just saying I mean, it shouldn't take for his mother to tell him that. He need to just do it for real. Like, you can't take these games for granted, for real. You can't. You can't take these games for granted. Everybody want to win. Patrick Mahomes wants to win 4 Super Bowls. He already got 3. He trying to win 4. And shoot, Lamar been in the league. Him and Mahomes been in the league almost the same amount of time, and he got 3 rings. That's why I say, Lamar, it's your time, man. It's your time. You gotta get it done. You gotta get it done. Yep. I mean, it's his time. He gotta get it done. Ain't no more like. No, you gotta get it done. You already won 2 MVPs. You don't need that. You want to go to the Super Bowl, be the Super Bowl MVP. Yup, show the world, shoot. Rush for 200 yards. He might rush for 100, and if you get to the Super Bowl, rush for 100. Throw for 4. He might throw for 4 or 500 yards. Like, yo, you got to win that game. You getting paid all that money and you can't run like 5, 6, 7 yards. I be running every damn play. And you got Derrick Henry. I say, man, forget the script. I'm trying to win the damn game. Yeah. Like I said, they it's gotta be the year that the Ravens get back to the AFC Championship. I mean, he's talented. I mean, but shoot, the defense be helping them out. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't get it. Like, if I'm getting paid all that money, why not run for 5 yards? Like, it's not like he got to run like every play. If it's 3rd and 5, just take off. Why are you waiting for a receiver to get open for 5 yards? It don't make sense. Now, I understand if it's 3rd and 10, but shoot, even if it's 3rd and 10, I would he hiked the ball, and then, you know how Lamar like to roll out? He can roll out pretending to run and then freeze the defense and then throw the football. I mean, I'm just saying, you can't be scared to use your talent. You gotta stop going by this script thing. This script thing is crazy. For real, he gotta get it done, man. Tucker need to Tucker need to wake up. But also, the offense gotta go down there and score points. You can't keep leaving it on the kicker. Like, this team scored almost 50 points a couple of years. I think was it last year? Yeah, last year they almost scored 50 points on the Dolphins home. I'm like, when we home, we should be scoring like 40 points. It don't matter who the team is. But I just don't get what is it with like Kansas City though? Like I don't get it. I mean, they they are a football team just like the Ravens are a football team. They can lose games just like the Ravens. Everybody can lose. I just don't get the like what's the scare the fact of being scared to play them or something. I mean, to me, I don't get it, but it's like, oh, you can't hide your greatness. Like like Lamar, you almost in year what 6, 7, and I say yeah, it's a team game, but sometimes you know he the leader, he gotta take over. If Tucker missing field goals, you gotta take over. You can't you can't keep depending on Tucker to kick these long field goals. I'm tired of saying that. We got all this talent on the team. Why are we depending on Tucker for? I'm just saying, Lamar, you better get to that Super Bowl, man, because Mahomes is gonna be knocking on that door every year. I said it. He gonna be knocking on that door every year, and then I mean, it's gonna be like, okay, I'm like, ain't you tired of him going to the Super Bowl, Lamar? like like he already got 3 rings. I mean, you gotta show us greatness. I don't know what it is. Like when you play competition, that should make you want to play better. You playing against Mahomes. Why not up your game? Why not play better than him? Like just play better than him. Outplay him, outsmart him. I mean, I don't get it though. I mean, if I'm playing against somebody, like I'm going to play my best. I'm not going to play like I'm scared. I mean, for real, like you gotta just play your hardest. Like you could be like, look, what happened last year? They beat you here. Most likely they gonna have home field advantage. So why not go to their stadium and beat them? That'll shock the world. But you gotta do that though. Can't score no 12 points. That's why I be like, I don't know what Ravens team is gonna show up. I don't. Is it the team that took went on the road to the Chargers and beat them, or went on the road to Cincinnati and is it a team that scored 40 points? Like I don't know what team gonna show up. I mean, but shoot, you make all that money, man. I would be running. Can't tell me nothing. I be running. I'm getting my damn money worth. Like he really hasn't take off running in a while. And I mean, all the other players on offense, like, man, Derrick Henry need to go off for like 200 yards. Why Derrick Henry not going off for like, right, 200, 3 touchdowns? He only had like 80 yards again. I don't get that. That one player on the Eagles, that rookie, tackled him one on one. You mean to tell me so now people can tackle Derrick Henry 1-on-1? When he was with the Titans, that never happened. Derrick Henry be stiff arming people for like 80. I'm like, where that Derrick Henry at? I'm like, come on, man. Like you weigh 200, you weigh over like 260. I just want to see a change. I do. I ain't lying, I do. I mean, because the Ravens being a Super Bowl, the media would have so. I mean, it ain't even about the media, but it would just be a shock to the whole world. And then, of course, the media would talk about it. Can you believe he went? Yeah, something new to talk about now, or something new to hate on. Yup, something new to hate on. Can you believe Lamar made it to the Super Bowl? And what they gonna say after how many years? That's probably what they gonna say. Can you believe Lamar made it to the Super Bowl after yada yada years? Mahomes got 3. He trying to. I'd be like, dang. Like, can we just like be happy that he got to a Super Bowl? But I mean that's how it's going to be though. And so I think Lamar got the defense. Sometimes he gotta do more. I mean, you can't just stand in the pocket and just you know not do nothing. You gotta do something. You get paid all that money. I know Tucker gotta get it together. Special teams need to get touchdowns. We haven't had a special team touchdown all year. Special teams getting a touchdown really helps the whole team. Because yeah, it put the defense back on the field. But then maybe they could be like, okay, like look, everybody wanna win. Those two special teams need to get a touchdown against the Giants for real. And then, like in the playoffs, special teams need to get more plays, get more better field position. I saw versus the Eagles, they had to start all like when they start all the way at the 2 yard line, they not going nowhere. And I'd be kind of surprised. I'd be like, dang, Henry can't just break out for like 20 yards. I'd be like, yo, what's going on, man? Like, I already said it. They better get to the playoffs. You mean tell me Lamar teamed up with Derrick Henry and 8-5? Some I already say Harbaugh. Harbaugh got to go. I wish he could go now, but he signed for another year. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna be like, they better beat these Giants. They better. It was like that. It was like that year. I think it was 2007. I forgot what year it was. The Miami Dolphins. They the Miami Dolphins had lost all their football games except for when they fought the Ravens. I'ma always remember that. That was so embarrassing. Like the Dolphins ain't win a game all year, and they beat the Ravens. I said that don't make sense. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how a team don't win a game all year, and then just beat? It's just like it don't make sense. That's why I like the Giants. They only won 2 games. They play the Saints. I'm gonna be looking at them highlights and seeing like, okay, what is they doing? And I'm like, the Giants didn't have no bye, so the Ravens should be the more aggressive team. Like, man, you gotta blow them out. Gotta blow them out. Because as a Ravens fan, anytime we face a team like that, but then I always gotta remember the Ravens always sometimes make these quarterbacks look like they can do anything. It's shoot. It's been a lot of years where the Ravens, I'd be like, the Ravens got this game, and then something crazy had happened. I'd be like, come on now, like y'all can't put this team away. This team still hanging around. And I'd be like, all we need is an interception. All we need is a sack. Can't get that. They drive the ball all the way down the field. But Harbaugh, I'm so glad next year is your last year. Please do not re-sign them. We need a new head coach. We need a new direction. We're gonna have to probably draft a new kicker too. I mean, it's good to it's good for something new. I'm with it. Because we got too many players that they don't use. The Ravens got a the Ravens got another running back, Keaton Mitchell. They don't use him. They got another running back, and I think his name Ali. They don't use him. Why they don't use these? Why they don't use these players? That's like that's might as well say Derrick Henry, Justice Hill, Keaton Mitchell, and they drafted another running back. Why they don't use Keaton and the other guy? They used Keaton Mitchell last year until he got injured. I mean, for real. Okay, private plane from China, the loss went down. Oh, yep. Well, prayers to that family. Man, I just want to see the Ravens get to the playoffs. I do. Lord knows I do. I mean, it's the Giants, the Steelers, the Texans, and the Browns. They gotta win all 4 games. Might as well, yo. Be 12, at least be 12-5. Right. And then I could be like, okay, they started the season winning, lost 2 in a row, then they won 5, then they was winning, losing. At least, end the game with a 4-game winning streak would be good. Go to the playoffs, winning 4 in a row is good. Get your confidence back. Because come playoff time, is one and done, yup. It's one and done. I mean, they gotta get it done though. Got to. Lamar, they always talk about his stats. I mean, that's good, but we gotta win games though. I just want to see us in the Super Bowl because I know we could get there. I was just like the other person. Oh, hey, man, y'all just talking about the Ravens. I said I want us to get to the Super Bowl. Shoot, we too good of a team not to be there. So I really hope they can get there. Said Harbaugh gonna be gone after next season, so a new head coach. I'm be looking forward to that, and then maybe the new head coach will start using everybody. Cause man, it's like, oh yep, he sleep. Yep, he just went to sleep. I said I hope. Yep, I hope they get to the playoffs. Really do. I mean, hopefully they can do better these next 4 games. Yup, he knocked out sleep. I said I ain't never hear all these people talk about the Ravens. Like it was a time where the Ravens wasn't even talked about as much, or like everywhere. I like just to see all these channels and podcasts, and I mean everybody is identifying the problem. Said the main problem is the head coach not using all these, not using everybody. I see other teams be having like 2, 3 running backs. I'm like, I'm telling you, man, Keaton Mitchell probably would have helped us win the game against the Eagles. Give Derrick Henry a little break, then put him in. But and then on this one interview I saw, they talked to John Harbaugh and they asked him about Derrick Henry. He said he didn't want to bring him in for Derrick Henry to run for over to have 30 carries. And then Shannon Sharp said, "Well, why in the world did you bring him in?" I said, "Exactly." I said, "Why? Well, why did you bring Derrick Henry in?" I said, "Shoot, just the team with." It seemed like just the team with just the team with Lamar Jackson. I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, man, y'all got Derrick Henry for 2 years. Like, you gotta I think the narrative would be they win the Super Bowl. Shoot, they gonna sign Derrick Henry to a longer contract. I know I would. Keep him. You know, he opens up everything. I say, yep, he opens up everything. But I mean, I just hope they get it done after the bye. I hope they do. Cause they are really too talented of a team to not be in to be in the playoffs. They gotta get there. Like I said, somebody came on here asked me, am I slow? I just blocked them. I said nope. I said I'm talking about the Ravens. Yup, glad the Ravens getting some needed rest. Yup, come back strong for the next game. Yup. That's what I say. Yup, come back strong for the next game. Let me talk about it. Oh shoot, that was 3 years ago. But yeah, Tucker, I think Tucker he'll get it together. But Tucker, they don't need to rely on him so much. He done hit game winning field goals for us and everything. See, it's just like, this one game was the Ravens Vikings. He bailed them out. Oh, yep, talk to you later, man. Yep. Yep, he bailed them out right there. So yep, said they gotta do better. I can't believe it. Mm. The first game of the season. The first out of many games. Well, the Ravens need to play Kansas City every season or something. Seem like it. Regular season, more often. Maybe that'll give him his confidence back or something. But that was that. And see, y'all, they beat them. Y'all 40. Just look, y'all Ravens beat them 41-10. That was good. Yep, that was the Eagles. Oh, yeah, one line. I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that one. But yep, y'all definitely be live. Ravens versus the Giants, though. Lord, I'm gonna cross my fingers on that game. I mean, it's fun to do these lives because shoot, y'all see my real reaction like watching the game. Like this ain't nothing. This is real, you know. Cause shoot, like I said, I've been a Ravens fan for a long time. I know what they capable of. I said I was here before Lamar got here, before Joe Flacco got here. You know, I've been here for a while. So I said I know what they capable of doing. And I mean these when they play these Giants, they need to blow them out. Yep, they need to blow them out. I hope one of the Ravens players could listen to this. Like y'all listen to him. Blow out the Giants. Derrick Henry, man, you better run for like 240, do 250. Shoot, you could run for 250 on these Giants. Who on the Giants can stop Derrick Henry? I'm just saying, like, Derrick Henry need an angry game or something. Everybody need like an angry game or something. Like y'all gotta be angry at the record. You know, you gotta just be like, we just gonna take over this game, and then we gonna prepare for Pittsburgh. So, but yeah, I couldn't believe that though. I said, man, hope they get it done. Y'all get it done. Ravens, y'all get it done after the bye. Like I said, I'm glad they don't play this Sunday, which is good. Get another week. Another week is good. But they know they got handle business. I mean, the Ravens really put themselves in this position now. I mean, they should have beat Cleveland. They should have beat the Raiders. They would have been 10-3. Y'all, it would have been 10-3. They would have been at a better spot, even though Pittsburgh is 9-3. They would have been 10-3, and Pittsburgh 9-3. So, but I mean, now if they was 10-3 on that bye, I'd have been like, okay, you know, beat the Giants, then you'd be 11-3. But I'm like, who would have known the Giants is a must win? I mean, when I saw this schedule, I said the Ravens is going to. When I saw the Giants, I said Ravens going to blow them out. They ain't even going to be no game. This game is so important for the Ravens. I said that's kind of crazy. I mean, now looking back at the schedule, I didn't think this game would be so important for the Ravens. It's so important. Because I'm like, I was like, when they fought the Eagles, I said that could have been a toss up. Because I said Eagles are good. But I just didn't expect for them to score 12 points. Not at home. I said, hopefully they go on the road and score 40. And come back home and score 40 or something. I say, like, I want them to be better. Be better than the record. I mean, cause shoot, honestly, yep, they should be 10-3. Or Yep, 10-3. Yep, or nine, or at least 9-4. But they definitely got to win out though. That's the thing. They got to win out. So we already heard what Lamar Jackson said. He gonna start taking off. He pissed off. I said, well, shoot, we'll see, because that's what he said. He said he gonna start taking off when he see them lanes open. I said, yup, we'll see. Yup, we will definitely see. Cause if you serious about winning all these games, you gotta do it. It can't be win loss. It can't do that no more. You gotta win 4 in a row now. It can't be beat the Giants, cause you lose to Pittsburgh. Wild card is gonna be it, and then you're gonna have to probably go to Kansas City first, or Pittsburgh, or Houston, or whoever. But they gotta win. They gotta win these 4 games. They got to. Cause earlier they won 5 in a row. So why they can't win 4 in a row? It's time to it's time to do it. Y'all done had y'all rest. Y'all gonna get a nice little plane ride to New York. Not even that long. And I'm pretty sure y'all eating good every day. I'm just saying, man, y'all gotta play good. Blow out these Giants. Shouldn't even be no game. Game should be like 30-3 at halftime. Take out Lamar, take out Derrick Henry, put in the backups, and then that's it. Yup. It shouldn't be at halftime the Ravens up 10-3. It shouldn't be, no. It shouldn't be. We should be up 30-3 or 30-0. I mean, I said Tucker gotta go. Yeah, Tucker. Tucker, you gotta get it together, Tucker. See, Tucker, you was one of the main reasons why we, went to Denver in overtime. Tucker kicked the game-winning field goal to send us to the championship. He gotta get that confidence back. I don't know what it is. Like I said, he don't be on a football field the whole game. He just be on there for a couple of plays. So, Tucker, you gotta get it together. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Yup. Ravens get it together. I said I was gonna talk for him about an hour. Y'all get it together. I didn't did my talk. It was fun. Like I said, they gotta win these next 4 games. Gotta blow out these Giants, because Pittsburgh is right after. Then you got Houston. Then you got the Browns. So, well, the thing with Houston, they gotta go to Houston, so it's gonna be a little different. But come on, Ravens. I've been a fan for a long time, man. Y'all gotta get it done, man. Like, we ain't never had nobody like Derrick Henry on the team. We ain't never had somebody like Lamar and Zay Flowers and Isaiah Likely. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all can get it together. And we got Tucker. Tucker, you gotta fix your problems, man. Like, you gotta get it together. You got to. Cause if this is Tucker last run, do it for everybody. Do it for Jacoby Jones and Tucker, Ray Lewis, all that stuff. Do it. All right, y'all. I'll be back. I'm gonna play some God of War Ragnarok, probably like around like 6:30 or 7. So yep, y'all stay tuned for that. 1 hour talking about the Ravens. Ravens, y'all better get it together. Y'all better get it together. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Ravens, y'all better get it together.